Hit it. Start once more. Once you start off the podium, and then so we can see the whole ascension of the podium and your commanding presence and the whole thing. Okay, that worked good. Generally, the pattern looks pretty good. Keep working on your wrist flick, and your hands are coming up a little high.
Yeah.
Do this for me, just so it looks a little more elegant. Close up your left hand, and curl your fingers in. Keep them relaxed, and do the point in the thumb, or the index finger in the thumb.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you can make, especially your preps for one, a little bit lower. Here, so it doesn't come up in front of your face.
Okay.
Yep, make sure your left hand stays even with your right. Believe it or not, there's a little bit of this going on. And then when you come down, you're actually not hitting at the same time. So feel it at the same time. Better. Good. Show me. There you go. Wrist can, yeah. Just make it feel natural. Just it shouldn't be down. It shouldn't be too far up. It should just kind of feel like there's a little bend to it. Elbows out, arms in. There you go. So this is really like. So you don't have to go up quite so high there. If all your beats are about the same size, think of all the travels in your beats as being about the same size. So you got 1, 2, and then if you go way up here for this one, it's a little bit inconsistent. So just keep. Much better, much better. Very nice. And it's a nice stately thing, isn't it? So keep all your beats looking about the same tune. Not only the travel, but the attack itself. It's easy to get into the habit of your downbeats being bigger than your other beats. You can say, just make sure that your beats are all about the same size, unless you want some extra emphasis on a beat, because otherwise this is what you're asking for. Boom, 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 boom. So whatever you want to indicate, make sure that your pattern, your beat, everything relays that information exactly like you want it to. Okay, Devontae, you want to go? I would play, but I guess.
Want to?
What? That would be unfortunate. Okay. Okay, so then your release is kind of in time with everything else. Generally, less wrist and more arm for right now.
Okay.
Your wrist is dipping and your baton kind of has a tendency to go too low. So keep your wrist up and just do the momentary flick for your instead of, it shouldn't be quite so active. I noticed at one point you brought your pattern in.
Yeah.
You suddenly realized you were going out. So good for you. That's great self-awareness. Yeah, just keep the tip of your baton up gently and your palm down. Okay, good job. That's okay if somebody needs an extra second, but you want to put your hands down, because once your hands are up, you're really saying your instrument should be up. But it's okay if you notice that somebody's not quite ready.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. Very nice. You're starting to really get that wrist flick, especially on two. You really get a nice little lick that's going there. Give me your starting position real quick. Close up your hands so you got I can't tell whether you, yeah, keep and make sure it doesn't open up. Remember I was talking to Rob, he was asking about the grip. Don't move anything, but take a look at your grip. Your middle finger should be at the juncture of the wood and the white. So that's where you want it. It's going to give you a little more control. Yeah, there you go. So like this. Good. And then extend this up the shaft just a little bit there. Good. Let's see, is it deep enough in your palm? There you go. That might actually help. Now put your middle finger before you do anything else. There you go. I think it's going to help you have a little bit. But in any case, here's your control. These two fingers really, and then this one, and then these are nothing. So make sure that this is comfortable and it feels secure. And this is a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit. That's pretty good. Whatever feels comfortable. But I think that'll give you a little bit more secure feeling. Okay. Okay. Good. Dakota. Down, right, back in.
Sorry.
Right, down. Okay. One more time. Once your hands are up, that means you don't look down, because that means you're ready to go.
Okay.
If you've got your hands up and you look back down, it gives us the feeling like you don't know what to do.
Oh.
Which of course you do, so we don't want to miss you. Okay. But once you step down off the podium and start once more. Okay, you kind of look around. Before you put your hands up, look around, make sure we're ready to go. There you go. When you're sure we're ready to go, then the hands come up. Turn your hands over. something you need to really practice. Okay, yeah, just look at watch yourself on the video and check the patterns, and your classmates will help you with notes about the patterns and stuff. Okay, so it's a basic thing. Is that everybody? Malcolm. Can somebody else play the piano on this so I can watch them out there? No? Really? No? Piano?
No. Well, I can play it terribly.
Well, perhaps we can not do that. Just gonna have to sing out. When you come to your release, make sure it's in time. What the ring, 2, 3, and off. It shouldn't be in a different tempo or be hurried or anything like that. You have a really good sense of what you want, which is why your pattern tends to vary. You basically have about 3 patterns that you give us. One is 1, 2, and 3, and then the regular one, which is the one I'm looking for, 1, 2, 3, which is the simpler, and then there's one where you go 1, 2, 3, where you do a little cut off in the middle and then come back up. For our purposes for right now, get used to doing a real steady, consistent pattern, which is kind of what you're looking for from the group. The other patterns will work at times, but oftentimes the extraneous motion and extra things, it's just stuff where you're working harder than you really need to get what you want. Okay? So just check yourself out in the video and go with the patterns that are the simpler and the more consistent from that. So I understand what you're trying to do. Okay, good job. Yeah, you know, it's okay. We should probably applaud ourselves.